My dad was diagnosed at a relatively early age of onset for Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's affects 1 in 9 people over the age of 65.
He was in his early 60s and I'm 56, and it's not lost on me that that's not that far away.
In 2023, an estimated 6.7 million Americans aged 65 and older were living with Alzheimer's disease.
I turned 50. As you get older, people say, oh, it's all downhill from here.
This is the Rethinking Alzheimer's Disease podcast. I'm your host, Dan Kendall. In the Rethinking Alzheimer's Disease podcast, we share important information about how and when Alzheimer's develops and what can be done about it.
People are often surprised at how long a disease this is and how early it starts before there are symptoms. And it's actually a little intimidating to think that people in their 70s are developing the disease in their 50s.
Throughout the series, we learn how to proactively take care of our brain health.
We're learning more and more about the importance of diet and exercise in reducing risk for Alzheimer's.
We'll hear from care partners who have experienced Alzheimer's in their families.
You have to live your life, and you have to start putting your bucket list out there, and you have to start experiencing things. I wish that I had come to that reality sooner.
And we hear directly from people living with Alzheimer's disease.
So I've been seeing a neurologist, and I've been paying a lot of attention to what was going on in my head, and I've lost it again. Dang it. This is my only visible problem, and you've drawn it out.
And as you'll hear throughout this series, there's no time like the present to take action in your own health. This series is not a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, and if you have any questions about a medical condition, talk to your qualified healthcare provider. The Rethinking Alzheimer's Disease podcast is part of the Health Unmuted audio library by Mission Based Media and made possible with support from ASI. Listen and follow on your favorite podcast player and visit our website, healthunmuted.com, for more information.